so beautiful people, we're about to dive into the life of, I call him a legend because he started this way back. As for the year, I can't remember, but I remember Sprite Ball, Choice FM, So today we're going to get connected with this fine gentleman. He goes by the name Bramberry, and currently he works with YFM. So today he is my guest. Yes, and I'm in the driving seat as the host, Nana Cyrus Steven. You can call me yours truly, Nas. My brother, what's up?
Yo, good to see you, man.
Charlie, long time.
Charlie, I'm proud of you. I'm excited. I like what
super,
you have.
Like, no, wait.
Set up.
Really?
Go ahead. No, I love everything. I love what's
really.
happening.
I mean,
people are having a difficulty making moves.
Really?
And you've made a move.
Big ups, Charlie. I like that. This is a motivational quote. Back in the day when we used to do the Sprite Ball, the Sprite Ball days.
Yeah.
At the latter part of the show, you see there'll be a voice behind the actions the ballers will be doing, and then all I'll be hearing is
so many years ago.
So many years ago. It was Aviation Social Center.
So what you're talking about is Choice Ball.
Choice Ball, yeah.
Choice FM, my former station, used to do this huge inter-schools basketball event. It's been running for years. I mean, then Sprite Ball also started, and so what you're trying to say is, well, we used to have this. We had a basketball team, right? It was called O2.
Oh, okay.
All the people that remember what N1 used to be. Do you remember N1?
Yeah.
N1.
Yeah.
The American ball.
Yeah.
Go from stage to stage.
Yeah.
Playing basketball or doing street ball.
Yeah.
We had our own version in Ghana, so we had the best ballers in the country. We had, Sasu, we had Paul.
Yeah, I remember Sasu. I think it was Sasu was at Accra High.
In Accra High. We had Brenna, we had Yobo, we had I'm a Hustler, we had Someone. We had, the names is endless.
Wow.
So when we're done, that's all we're. So in the States right now. One is in the UK working on an IT firm.
Okay.
And our boss, he is managing a football team right now. So we're just a group of young people fresh out of high school, and we just got to one place.
Just moving.
It's been amazing, events, pretty much everything.
Yeah, because I quite remember you had this color.
We do. So
I just want to take the walk. I want to take us and then our viewers into the way back. I mean, not just them seeing the present day Bramberry on YFM, but the way back Bramberry and the things that you have been doing in the past. I mean, let's get people knowing those things, because it sounds like a motivation to people.
The story is long, bro. I don't think we have enough time for it.
But let's start on it. I mean, the color walk.
It's actually called the Ghana Youth Walk.
Okay.
So the Ghana Youth Walk started in 2011.
Okay.
So that makes it about 10 years.
Oh yeah.
So the Ghana Youth Walk started in 2011. The idea was to just empower young people.
Sure.
So 2011, the prevalence rate for HIV/AIDS was getting on the high. So the collaboration with the Ghana Youth Commission, that was our first ever walk.
Okay.
From Choice FM to Aviation Social Center.
Oh, okay.
To LWAC, it was massive.
Wow.
You know, like a lot of young people are very conscious about very developmental stuff
Oh,
in
yeah.
the country. That's one thing. People think young people just want to have fun.
Yeah.
No, we want to have fun, but want to secure our future as well.
Sure.
You know, it's very important. So, I mean, the rest is history. Then, 2017, we added the colors to it.
Okay. Yeah.
We're working towards sustainable development goals, the UN
Yeah.
sustainable
Yeah.
development goals, which is, you know, improving cross-cultural understanding. You know.
Yeah.
So the colors, the different colors that you see. Represent
Yes.
people of different races, countries, ethnic backgrounds, all of that.
Super. Super.
So we're running a sense.
Amazing, I just want to find out in running these activities,
Yes.
like let's take the walk.
Yeah.
Where do you get the funding?
So most of those things are personally. You see, so this is it, right? Where I come from, we believe that if you want to get something done, you get it done.
Yeah.
So if I tell you we're going to do a walk tomorrow, we get a walk. We get it done, with or without sponsors. So we've never had a major sponsor for the walk before.
Wow.
We haven't. We still haven't got a major sponsor.
Wow.
So it's always just from, you know, the team, all of us
What's
just,
this?
you know, getting it done. So it's not necessarily funded. It will be funded in the future.
Sure.
I mean, the numbers are crazy.
Yeah, but from 2011 till now,
Yeah.
and then we're still looking at the future with no major sponsor.
The idea is, you see, that's a very funny thing. It's funny that you say that. The minute you shift your focus from what the purpose is to looking at funding, you're going to spend the entire year looking for funding.
Yeah.
Looking for funding is a very frustrating thing, especially if you have goals to achieve. You know? So, I mean, that should be a lack in our system, but we actually do believe that if we want to do something, we get it done.
Yeah.
So, if without funding we've been able to do this, just imagine.
If there's funding.
Just imagine for a minute if there's funding.
I mean, for the betterment of our viewers, I mean, everybody knows you as Gwanberry.
Yeah.
Share your full name with us, like
My name is Joshua Senori.
from the voter.
Yes, I'm 100% Voltarian.
Number 9.
100%.
So speaking of number 9, I was following your radio show on YFM,
Okay.
and it looks like every day you come up with a question, like question of the day. I mean, who would you want to spend your time with? You give us like some options. How is that buzzing on your show? Because the kind of options you give and the questions you ask, I'm sure brings in a lot of calls. How do you control that?
To be honest, I'm sure a couple of people should be mad at me because it's like you send me a response, but I'm never able to read it because it's crazy. Look,
Wow.
like I just got up. I'm just leaving the studio. I was never able to read people's comments today. But I
Wow.
used to just have a lot of
People
involved in
yeah.
what we're doing. So, I mean, every morning, you know, the thing about the morning videos that we do is that people actually wake up demanding for the videos. Like, Robert, you haven't sent the video yet. When are you sending it? Every single time.
Wow.
So at first I thought I was bothering people.
Yeah.
Right. Then all of a sudden I realized that no, some of these people actually want the videos.
Videos,
Like,
yeah,
they want
yeah.
the videos.
I mean, keep them going in the morning.
And a lot of people have actually made it a ritual to post the videos.
Video.
So
Talking about posting the video, there's been a couple of times I see you trend number 1 on Twitter.
On the regular.
On the like, is it because you have followers or people that are interested in posting, or there's
the reason Rise and Shine, which is the show I currently host, it trends because it's been a show that's been running for years.
Okay.
So a little interaction online, it goes.
Yeah.
Now here's the second secret. The second secret is that YFM runs in 3 regions.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in Accra, we're in Kumasi, we're in Takoradi. We're using the same hashtag.
Okay.
So imagine imagine just 100 people are tweeting from Kumasi, 100 people from Takoradi and Accra. We trend faster.
Yeah.
So we're there. It's easier for us because, you know, when you get it and you see what's for you in Accra, then you see what's for you in Kumasi, what's for you in Takoradi. Like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, YFM has major. I mean, YFM is number 1 news station in the country, no competition. So it just keeps going.
All right. So this thing keeps like pondering my mind. I keep wondering about it. How do you handle pressure? Looking at your journey from somewhere 2006.
No, more than
more than that. But I mean, from the Kida first days till now, being in the faces of people as a presenter.
Yeah.
How do you handle the pressure that comes with it?
What do you mean pressure?
I mean, lifestyle, personal life. I mean, work and all?
I'm always busy. Pressure doesn't really. I'm always busy. I'm always up to something.
Something.
You know, I have a road trip tomorrow. You know,
That we'll talk about.
yeah, I have a road trip tomorrow. I have more projects next week. I have an event tonight. I have this. So there's really no little time. Like, so the only things that
Messages. Oh.
because I have like thousands of messages unread.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that the people closest to you come to understand.
Kinda.
Like if you were to send me a message, I
Yeah.
don't respond. You understand
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Terry don't have anything
Against
against
you,
you.
yeah.
It just so happens that Charlie, mind this on please.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea. So with pressure, like I mean, I've been, excuse me to say, for want of a better word, I've been famous for so long.
Yeah.
People have had my name in
In
their
their
faces
faces
and in
and
ears
in
for a
the-
very long time that I've gotten used to it.
Oh.
So I can handle everything like a normal
No,
person.
but,
I'm not there trying to be like a
celeb,
celebrity.
yeah.
No.
I was about to get to that because you hardly will find Banbury like, I mean, there's this hot show going on. Maybe he has not been invited, and then Banbury is just there.
Bro, my time is not even enough.
Alright.
I have a big event to go to tonight. They've been calling me. They called me 2 times today. They called me 3 times yesterday, just to make sure that I'm confirmed to be there. You get, so it's. You don't want to be in a place. You want to be at where
Well,
you
it should be.
when
It
you want
won't
to be.
be.
And let me be honest. This way it gets worse, right?
Yeah.
If you've been in the industry for so long, it gets boring. In the Ghanaian entertainment industry, because this is what happens. When you keep going to events, you keep meeting the same people over a long period of time. To the extent that you start meeting the same people wearing the same clothes at different events.
Yes.
The system is very small here.
Yeah.
So if I were to meet you today at 2 events and there's 4 more events, you and me are going to meet at 4 events later tonight. Next week I'm going to see you again. Next week I'm going to. So if you run in this industry for a while, you get used to it pretty fast. So now if you don't have the need to be out, you really don't want to be out. You know? That's what it is.
So let's start on the traveling, like the tour. I see, I mean, on constant weekends, you're out of the country, like out of Accra with a group of people. How did that come about? Like, how did you start the whole process? And are you getting some support from the Ministry of Tourism, since it's a tourism aspect in your life?
Okay, so we're notorious non-sponsor seekers. We believe
I like the notorious non-sponsor.
Yeah, I mean the idea is like we tour a lot, we go to places a lot. The last thing you want to do is to be at the mercy of somebody before you do your initiative. Look at you, I mean you're running this right now. Imagine you're waiting for 3 sponsors before you could take a step. Probably my way, because everybody's got something going on, right?
Yeah.
So if you don't get to a level where you're able to, you know, run things by yourself, you're in deep trouble. So for Travel Club started so many years ago. We used to just travel out of town to places, and when you're Brownberry and you've amassed a huge following, you keep to introduce the things that matter to you to your followers. So what we did was, you know, hey, we're going on a trip, let's go. So we did our first trip probably 2013 thereabout, and it was beautiful. Then we repeated that trip again. It was amazing. The first trip we tried doing was in 2008. It was supposed to be June 28, 2008. And I think because of bad mismanagement, we're not able to organize it well. You know, just about a few people showed up, and we couldn't even do it. So, you know, we went on our solo trips for a long time, and then we started our trips in 2013, and it's been beautiful. We've been to every part of the country, and bro, Ghana is amazing.
Wow.
Ghana is too beautiful. You should try.
I think one of these days I'll join you guys on the trip. I mean, let's put it on camera. Let's document it.
Yeah, Nas is joining the Travel Club on the trip.
Let's put it on camera. Let's package it nicely,
like that.
and then get more people to also join. So, what motivates you
To do what exactly?
what you do? I mean, you are just one person doing a lot of things. What motivates you? What inspires you to do that?
The thing is, I think it's what a lot of people need to actually do. You have to. Your only goal in life is to know yourself. That's the first thing you have to do. When you know yourself, you know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. So my first job was to try to find out who I am. So when you realize that you like travel, you like activism, you love radio, you can do TV, you know, you can represent brands. So, you know, a lot of brands approach me every day to be influencers for them, you know, because it's something I can easily do. You know, I love travel. So if I'm running a travel business, I'm not going to be bored. You know, because I actually enjoy travel as well. So imagine you go on a trip and then you make a loss. And your reason for starting a travel group was to make money.
Yeah.
you'll stop.
Mm.
You'll definitely stop.
That's
And
deep.
So yeah, that can't be your motivation. Your motivation should be knowing who you are and what you love. Then you start looking for people who share common interests
with you.
So if you love travel, we're definitely gonna travel regardless.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's the whole idea. And I'm just very blessed. I'm one of those people who is immensely blessed. Like, you know, God just loves me on a crazy level, and He keeps putting the right people in my corner.
Yeah.
And keeps putting me at the right places that I should be at every time. So
Alright.
I mean, look at me now. I'm sitting.
Look at me now. I'm sitting right in front of you, and that's the God factor right there. I mean, when God loves you, you go places. Favor is abound. On that note, I mean, this is another interesting convo with Banbury. We're going to wrap it up in just 1 minute.
Fine.
I mean, Banbury, look into the camera and tell your people. I mean, this is you.
Yeah.
Tell them something. They should be inspired by the journey.
I can't really try to inspire people. What I can say is that I've had a beautiful journey, and I have you to thank for it. People have been amazing from the get-go, and people have always been coming to support. And these days we rank number 1. We do the dopest breakfast show in the country. Everybody's a part of it. We run the coolest travel group with very amazing people. And I want to say thank you to everybody who's ever joined the Ghana Youth Walk. We've had over almost 29,000 young people walking with us in a span of almost 10 years, which is amazing. In Accra, Kumasi, Takrady, and Ho.
Wow.
Yes, amazing stuff. You know, we've had lots of people travel with us across the length and breadth of Ghana. So
Super.
for me, it's not. I don't even really. I just have a huge thank you to say to all of you. You've been amazing, and let's take things to the next level. That's it. All right.
You can catch the story also live on 360 Hype.